Hey my little fishes, Courtney Mermaid here, and welcome back to my channel where I bring you mermaid related content to help you live life so mermaid. And it's another weekly vlog. That's what we're doing. That's what's happening right here. Are you so pumped? Because I am so pumped. We are doing all the things this week. I have so much going on. I've got tails that are ready to sew. I've got 3 of them sitting out there right now and I'm so excited. I also have, let's just pull up the trusty to-do list before I just get too overwhelmed here. All right, so this week I am on lesson 12 of my nutrition course. I gotta get started reading the chapter. I've got 4 educational videos I still have to watch. Oops. So I'm gonna try and do maybe 1 a day this week or like 1 every other day to try and catch up. I've got a bunch of emails to respond to. I didn't take additional photos from my ebook last week. I do need to do that this week. I can't keep putting it off. It's gotta happen. I need to finish editing my book, but I have to take those photos first, right? So I have some remaining measurements from last week that I have to input this week, so I'm gonna do that. Then I have some sewing. I've got 3 mermaid tails to sew this week, and I haven't added anything else to my list just because that's already a lot. Like, each mermaid tail is gonna take me a really good chunk of time to do. I might not even get through all of them this week, but I'm going to do my best. So first order of business is gonna be getting my schoolwork and stuff started. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, fast forward a couple of hours. I went for a walk with the dog and we had a little mini photo shoot because I was kind of feeling inspired and it was a bit of fun. And I just got off the phone with my vet and we're gonna be upping TINK'S dose of Lasix up to 3 times a day. Guys, I can tell ya, this has not been an easy road and all I wanna do is make my little bird better, and it just seems like the universe is just so against it, but my little bird is just so determined not to die on me. Anyways, so to kind of distract myself from feeling kind of garbage-esque, I decided to throw you guys on the mini tripod and whip out a tail and just get some work done on that, because I don't really feel like being in the office, because every time she tries to make a little noise, it honestly just rips my heart right out of my chest. So okay, for anybody curious, I'm gonna give you like the sneakiest of peeks, okay? I mean, like, this, just like, you're just gonna get like a dot, because I promise you this tail is gonna be the coolest thing I've ever made ever, and I'm so excited. Okay, you ready? You ready for this? This is it. This is all you're gonna get. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. It didn't even show the scales. Okay, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. Just give you a little, just one more, okay? That's it. That's all you're getting. If you want to see the rest of it, you're gonna have to be a patron. You're gonna have to go check that out, patreonpod.com, because I'm giving those guys all of the sneak peeks first. So I'm not gonna work on this tail while you guys are watching. I'm so sorry. It's very serious. Let's rearrange the office and get down to business, shall we? Okay, so it's break time. I have finished cutting both sides of the mermaid seamstress's tail. And also, if you have not checked out and you're like, who are you? Who's this tail for? This is for the mermaid seamstress. I'm going to leave a link to her down in the description box down below. You should go check her out. She does some content similar to what I do and some other really awesome content. She's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're somebody who likes to make your own tails. She does reviews and a variety of swimming videos. She's awesome, and this tail is for her, and I cannot wait to see her swim in it. I am way too excited. Okay, I've actually decided I'm going to power through and keep working for a little bit longer. I did take a break, I did sit down, I did watch a little bit of How I Met Your Mother, and I'm just kind of feeling like this is sort of where my focus is right now, and instead of going and starting something else when I only have, like, you know, I think an hour and a half left in my work day, because I do try and like have like a work-life balance, so I try to keep things like, you know, 6 o'clock I sort of shut her down. But I think I'm just gonna keep going on the Maleficent tail and just power through, you know? We're so lopsided today, guys. Good morning, my little fishes. It's Tuesday, and I'm just getting ready for tail talk. So I've got, I'm gonna be using my mic, my Blue Yeti mic today. I have it finally set up. I've done a couple of tests. I think everything's good. Like I actually recorded off of OBS so that I could see what the final kind of jam was gonna be, because I don't want to have like the chaos that I had last time where like the mic wasn't working and then the mic still wasn't working and then it still wasn't working, and it was embarrassing and ridiculous. We're gonna have an unboxing. I'm still live streaming. The crew is over here, the crew is over here, and look what freaking came in the mail. Can we just appreciate the size of this box? This is gonna be awkward for a second while I talk here and here simultaneously. So, that's not what you want. Your freaking scissors come apart? That's exactly what you want. Guys! I can't, how am I gonna open this and not knock over my cameras? Holy crap. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I need help. Oh, my camera! There you go. Cheers. Oh, hello for Mermaid Viosa. Yeah, hi. Look at all the nice hellos. I'm glad I stuck around for a second longer. Hello, everybody. All right, the aftermath. We have a giant monofin that is, honestly, look at the size of this thing. That's my hand. Look how big this is. Crazy. Some packaging, some tops. My new fear, which I'm so excited to finally have him in my collection, and he didn't cost me an arm and a leg. It's good times. Anyways, so that's that. Now to get on to the rest of my day. How come we look sad? Are we sad? Oh, we're sleepy. Alright, my little fishes, it's the end of my Tuesday. I'm about to wrap up working for the day. I've been working on a bunch of tails today. I have actually made huge amounts of progress, a lot more than I had actually anticipated on. Did you poop on me? You pooed on me on camera? Am I gonna have to get through the rest of this with your poo on my shirt? Can you hear her? She's just trying just a little tiny bit to make noise. I'm not gonna cry. I don't want you to step in your poo though, okay? Let's clean that off. Hang on. So, I'm having a little bit of a chuckle. Not really a chuckle. It's actually a really important topic. I think we're coming about it the wrong way, maybe? But, you know you're not supposed to be flying, right? It's nice to hear your voice though. Can you come sit with me, please? Thank you. So we're starting to hear more and more about sequin tails and their environmental impact and this kind of thing. And I think while it's a really important topic to sort of approach and to start talking about, especially with the state of our oceans and the fact that we're mermaids, you know what I mean? As Hannah Fraser would put it, we are servants of the sea, you know what I mean? And that should be somewhere on our list of priorities, I would hope. And I think it's really important to take things into consideration, the type of materials that we're using, how we're disposing of things, you know, what's recyclable, what's not, you know, microplastics, glitter, the kind of paints that we're using, you know, all of this kind of stuff, and how, you know, how it's affecting our environment is really important. So I do feel like that's a conversation we need to start having. I would love to hear from you guys, get your opinions, your ideas, you know, what kind of tail do you use? If you've had a mermaid tail before and you've had to dispose of it, I'd like to know how you did it. I'm very curious because I don't know of a lot of facilities that I'm aware of personally, and if you have any information on this, please, please, please hook me up in the comment section down below. I want to know what happens to silicone tails once they're done. I know that certain fabrics can be recycled, and I know that, oddly enough, clothing is a huge source of waste as well, you know, in our world. So something really important to take into consideration. The crop tops I sell and the leggings that I sell in my dresses on my online store are recyclable, and they're eco-friendly, and in terms of how they're made as well, which is really important. I am seriously considering no longer offering sequin additions to my tail. I know that after this all started to come up, I know that I have at least one beach shoot. I'm not going to be doing another one in my sequin tail. I'm very fortunate the way that my sequins are glued on. It is one sequin per scale, so I can actually see if I've lost any, and I haven't, so knock on wood that I didn't add to the environmental pollution of the universe. But I'm thinking of that. I'm also thinking of not offering the tulip dotties anymore. I know that's not going to make everybody super happy, but I am thinking that that might just be something that's a thing of the past. You know, they're cute. That really hurt. Oh, you were so lucky I didn't just scream at you. That's a freckle. That's not a seed. That doesn't come off my leg, man. That's not for you to, oh, that's not for you to eat. So yeah, that's just all stuff that's kind of going through my head right now. I don't have any sequin tails on my list currently. My battery's gonna die shortly, so I better wrap this up. But yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about. So again, I would love to get your kind of thoughts and feedback on that. Let's get the conversation going. What are things that mermaids and mermaid tail makers specifically could focus on in terms of lessening our environmental impact and footprint and that whole shtick? Because it's important, guys. We're mermaids, for crying out loud. This is something we should be taking quite seriously. So on that note, I don't think I'm gonna vlog anymore today because the battery is almost dead and it's the end of my day. I've got 5 minutes to go, so I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Okay, good. What do you think, bird? Well, this is the face of a happy customer right here. All right, so you're gonna pardon the look because I was, you know, all 1 foot in the shower and ready to go, and the power went out. So, I phoned BC Hydro. That's who we deal with for power, and I phoned them and I was like, so what's the scoop? And apparently there's 2,600 people in the area right now without power. So I can basically do not a whole heck of a lot, to be honest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to get through some more of this. I have a couple more pages, not a couple more pages, I have like half the chapter still to read, so that's gonna take me anyways. They said it could be up to 2 hours before I get power again, which puts me at around my lunchtime schedule. So, but yeah, when I went outside to investigate, I saw a tree branch just hanging from our power line. So I let them know about that too. They don't think that's obviously the cause of everybody's power outage. Maybe it's just coincidence, and hopefully they can come and deal with that as well, because it's just hanging there, and I am tall enough to jump up. Now it has to be hanging below 9 feet, but it's on like a slope, so what is he doing? Seriously, I am trying to film here. And what really sucks though is now my bird doesn't have oxygen. So my bird doesn't have oxygen, my bird doesn't have heat, and my bird doesn't have her air purifier. So you never really know how badly you need to have power until you have a pet who's dying and you're like, this is really good. This is really, really handy. Anyways, so let's go and plug some stuff, shall we? Okay, so I don't think it's actually been that long. I think it's probably been like 24 minutes maybe, so boy, I look terrible right now. It's so bad. Let's just face the light, Courtney. Ah! So it's only been 24 minutes and Hydro has already restored our power, so it's not like anybody from Hydro's ever gonna see this, but thank you for being so fast and efficient. And I also completed a full page of my work. Hello? Yes, speaking. Okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. It's okay. I know you were very upset. The power came back on and it was, oh, stretching. And it was very scary. And you're snuggling a flashlight. That can't be very comfortable. That can't be very comfortable. Hey, it's so quiet in here without all your gear on. I know you can't make any sound, but it's okay. Everything's okay. Let's get this going. Good. And we'll get you back on. Alright, everything is off. Anyways, so everything's booting up. I have some measurements to input, which I want to do first because I have one client who's been waiting. She wasn't waiting for me, she was waiting for design to get finished, and then I was waiting on measurements, so I have the measurements. I broke them down yesterday, and now I just need to input them. And then I also have 2 monofins and things to input as well, but I think I'm gonna stick with one thing, one task at a time here, and I'm going to do her measurements first. I'm gonna save the monofin measurements for next week because I'm honestly not gonna be able to get through everything. There's one of me and a few more tasks than one person can currently manage. So then I'm going to get down to some sewing, I think. Very important. So yeah, this is where we're at. It's obviously not finished yet. I've just folded it over so that you can't see the waistband yet, because that's not done. But I think it turned out really, really well. I am super happy with the seam alignment on it. And this is one of the reasons, guys. Like, I do my best. It's not always perfect because the machine does pull a little bit, but when I when I say not perfect, I mean like maybe a millimeter or centimeter. It's never much more than that, and it's a heck of a lot better than scales that don't line up at all. So this is what she looks like. So this one has been affectionately dubbed Lily Pad, and I mean, for hopefully obvious reasons, it has a bit of a beautiful lily pond kind of a look. And what I'm really happy with, and the camera's not really doing it justice, well, maybe it kind of is this sort of rainbow refracted water light thing that I tried to incorporate into the design. So I'll still have to cut all this white excess out, but I'll show you guys quick. This baby also has a faux dorsal on the back. So I try to make it so that it's a pattern, right? But it looks like it's standing up a little bit. So you can check it out a little bit up close. And when it fades, a little bit down at the bottom. And then, oh yeah, there's little, hang on, there's little heel finnies. I forgot. We've got some little heel finnies. And that's where those guys are just chilling. Yeah, I am pretty thrilled. Probably doesn't quite describe how much I like this tail. I feel like this turned out really, you can see some of the rainbow effect that I got in there. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. I really hope that the mermaid seamstress likes it. Oh man, I love that these actually do look like they're up a little bit. I feel like I could put my finger right here, but I can't. Oh man, guys, yeah! So one down. I'm about to start on the Maleficent tail because I like to get them both to the same kind of place because the rest of it's pretty finicky. So I like to be able to do that with a fresh, kind of a fresh slate. Alright, so here is where this one is at for now. Obviously I've just folded over. I've just folded this over to give it a finished edge for now. And it looks like it's poking out a bit here, but it's not. It's just because of how the seam sits. So, so there you go. Pretty excited for this one. This one is pretty awesome. All right, it's Friday. We made it to Friday. And so yesterday, my back started hurting, and like lower back and leg pain is just a thing that I deal with. But it's gotten worse since yesterday, a lot worse. And like last night, I was just, oh man, it hurts so bad. So this morning, it's 9:45. I've already had a bath and a shower. I soaked in some Epsom salts, wrote in my little mermaid journal thing. I was scripting some videos. And yeah, so I'm a little mellow. That's what's going on. Let's just attack this Friday gently because my back hurts. I will see you guys in the next clip. Whoa, hello. That's the plan. Look at that nugget. Look at that fluffy butt. What's the matter? What's that? What's the matter? How come you're making this face? Look at that face. Oh, Mom, my face itchy. Oh, I got itchy face, Ma. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, so what ended up happening, I ended up not working. I went for a walk with the dog and I came back and basically fell asleep for like an hour and a half. So that's success right there. But yeah, while I was sleeping, Amazon came. Now, don't judge, you know what kind of a nerd I am, but I got a new friend. So I don't know how well you can see, this has mermaid scales on it. And it's a Tamagotchi. And it's the first, oh, he needs something, what does he need? It's the first full-sized one that I've ever had. I got it off Amazon. And it's quite cool, this like mermaidy texture print. I'd never seen it before and I came across it and I was like, haha, you know who's gonna buy that? Anyway, it's my treat to myself because it's been a pretty successful start to the year, and I was like, you know what? So that's the thing. That's what I've been playing with for a few minutes. We'll see, I guess, which Tamagotchi I get. It's, wow, it's 4:20. You're welcome. Anyways, so I'm actually gonna say goodbye to you guys now because I am tired, I am groggy, I don't really feel like I'm gonna be putting my best content foot forward for the remainder of this video, and I do also want to edit it and get that stuff rolling because I'd like to have this up tomorrow or Sunday possibly. So on that note, whenever you're seeing this, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and following along with my adventures. I'm really glad to see that so many of you are actually enjoying my vlogs. It's quite cool. I do have a lot of fun editing them and filming them when I'm feeling 100%. So on that note, thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Happy swimming, my little fishes. Bye.